So after realizing how much community and fun and shared interest I had with so many people, cycling really, mountain biking particularly, became my passion. So in June of 2009, my good friend from college, John Russell, called me, and he knew I loved cycling. We were riding together. He had a friend who had a friend who was racing a series in Sacramento, and said, hey, they're getting 350, 400 people out a week, and what if we could do that here in Orange County? And there was no midweek mountain bike racing. Mountain bike racing had gotten pretty quiet at that point here in Southern California, aside from the US Cup and a couple big events. There wasn't something for just the average Joe. He said, what if we just did a fun race, something that people could come to? Would you be interested? So we set out in June to launch a mountain bike race. My wife was pregnant, and she was our designer. We threw a logo together, we got the flyers together, we went out without any sponsors and walked into the shops and said, hey, we're gonna be racing on Wednesday nights, and we'd love it if you'd join us. And naively, we just stumbled into the perfect storm. It was a perfect location at Irvine Lake, really close to people, 30, 40 minutes from people to be able to get there. Super central, beautiful spot. It was a need it was an itch that needed to be scratched. I mean, it was our first race. We had 325 people when we opened the doors in August that year. We'd had about 6 weeks of promotion, and we opened the doors. We had 325 people at the first race on Wednesday. When we got there on the 22nd of August, 2009, and people showed up, it blew my mind. And when it became the community that it became, even after the first race, hanging out after the race and hearing people tell stories about how they jousted on the course and had a very competitive time, and then got done and had a great time laughing and choking, being aerobically challenged, and the energy was contagious. And we've gotten to the point now where we just say, hey, we throw a party that happens to be a bike race, and we feel like we share it. It's not something that we feel like we run. When people say you're the Over the Hump guy, it's really pretty humbling, because without the sponsors, without the friends, without the people telling other people over the water cooler on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday what amazing times they're having out at Irvine Lake, racing their bikes after work at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night, we would be nobody. And so we really consider this to be the place where we see our friends every week. There's an excitement building with the Orange County venue, excitement building with the LA venue. We've been thrilled and super blessed to have amazing sponsors. Audi and HDX Hydration Mix have gotten hugely involved in the race. Specialized, Cannondale Trek, Felt have all, as bike brands, gotten involved, plus tons of folks like Rock Foreman and the like are all involved in Over the Hump, which has made it really be able to be as big as it is. The festival that we have on Tuesday nights is unreal and really adds to the environment. But ultimately, we've just seen the race grow, and because of the fact that it is for an enthusiast, it's not for a pro, though the pros come out and race and have a good time. But ultimately, what we want to see is people have fun and enjoy being on their bike. And if we can develop from the bottom up the sport and give people a platform to be able to enjoy and learn and grow, then that's what Over the Hump is all about. And we'd love to see it grow across the nation. Right now we're in Orange County in Los Angeles, and we're just doing well with what we have. And we've got a great model for the everyday average weekend warrior to come out and have an awesome time on Tuesday, experience racing for the first time, but ultimately just have fun with friends and provide a venue for them to be able to do that. John and I continue to be baffled, though, at the 60-year-old husband who has kids at home, or 50-year-old husband who has kids at home, and says, man, this is the best thing that's ever happened since I was 17. I can come out and race, and I don't have to give up my Saturday. I don't have to be in amazing shape. I have the best time, man. This is so fun.